Hello everybody, welcome back to the Craft Beer Hub. I've got another beer review for you. I'm being a bit quiet because my daughter's asleep. This beer is from a brewery called Huyghe. Now you might not have heard of Huyghe or Huyghe Brewery, but you will have heard about some of the beers they brew. This is the red version of probably the most famous beer, Delerium. There you go. What a beer this is. Delerium Tremens. What a fantastic beer. Very rare that you see it in the UK on draft. You might get it in a couple of, like, I live relatively close to Norwich. There's a bar there called the Belgian Monk. They sell it in bottle, not draft. But you might catch Delerium, the normal one. But this is Delerium Red, and it's described as a strong fruit beer. It's 8%. It's in a 330 bottle. It's a glass bottle, but they put this kind of wrap on it that makes it like one of those old sort of ceramic bottles that the monks used to use back in the day. I got this in France. I've never had it before, and I thought, what's the worst that can happen? So I'm not going to use. I did have a Lord's glass actually, but I think I'm going to use my La Trappe glass because it only seems fair. Belgian beer in a Belgian glass. Yeah, Delerium Tremens. First had Delerium. First had Delerium. They did have it on draft. I worked at a pub called the Greyfriar. Now I know David Wilson, if you're watching, hello David. I know David Wilson knows the Greyfriar. That's in Reading. They had it on draft in the Greyfriar. I tried Delerium for the first time. What? Just as I met my wife, or my now wife. Just as I met her, it would be 8.5 years ago, I think. And yeah, knocked me off my feet. I didn't drink a lot of Belgian beer at the time, and it's probably the beer that made me kind of show a bit of an interest in Belgian beer. So let's get it into the glass. I don't know what colour it's going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be red. Yeah, very red. Oh my god, very red. Wow. I think probably. Wow, look at that. What have we got then? Jesus, this is a really deep red beer with a pink one finger foamy head. There's not a lot of light bleeding through here. That at the bottom, that's my hand. Yeah, not a beer I'd normally drink. I will say that. I'll start the review off by saying that. But yeah, it looks great. Fruit beers, got fond memories of fruit beers. I believe they brew through Huyghe. There they are at the bottom there, look. I believe they brew through Fruly, which is a strawberry beer. That's got good memories, sort of going back to when me and my mate used to go swimming, and we used to stop off. There was a pub that just randomly used to sell it on draft, and we used to go in there for a few of those. But yeah, looks great. Looks absolutely bang on for a Belgian fruit beer. Let's get an aroma then. All the berries. You got your strawberries, your raspberries in there. Kind of smells quite sherbety actually as well. Blackcurrant. It does smell very good. It's 8% as well. God help me. There's no point wasting any more time, is there? Cheers, everybody. Wow. What a beer. I don't drink a lot of fruit beers. I've got quite a sweet tooth. I will say that. So this does kind of play into my hands a little bit. The first thing you notice before I talk about flavours too much, it's silky smooth. This is smoother than some stouts that you drink. And then after you get over that smoothness, there is a sort of carbonation. There is a carbonation that comes in. Didn't talk about the carbonation mainly because you just can't see it. Let's go and try and get some flavours. It's really nice. One flavour that I wasn't picking up in the smell that I definitely am in the taste is cherry. Deep, deep cherry. Sorry if you can hear my baby crying. But there is this kind of sherbety thing going on. So it's just strawberries. I'm not getting a lot of blackcurrant, but certainly strawberry and raspberry. Excuse me, definitely cherry. And then after there's that kind of sherbety citrus thing. And it's quite dry at the back as well. It's just very nice. There's not a lot of that Belgian twang. So I think the sweetness probably dominates. I don't know what it is. Brewers, get in the chat and let me know. Or get in the comments and let me know. That every continental beer has this twang to it. I presume it's the yeast. You don't have that continental yeasty twang here. It just invites you back in. It's 8%. I mean, 8% could be 2%. You don't. I think the sweetness masks the alcohol really well. I'm picking up something after the fruit. Goes quite sort of brown bready after the fruit. Kind of weird because you expect those flavours first. But I guess any sweet flavours are going to precede the malt. I imagine it's the malt. I mean, look, it's creamy. Look at it. Look at that beer. They just don't let you down, do they? Delirium. There's definitely a brown breadiness in there, but it's after the fruit, which is a bit weird. Then it all settles down. Bit of spiciness. Oh, big bit of spiciness. Yeah, big hit of spice before a bitterness. And a drying. Almost a drying thing. Almost like sort of cranberries in it. I talk about cranberries a lot. Yeah, that's absolutely lovely. What are we saying about the bottle then? Delerium Red. Strong fruit beer. Huyghe? I don't know. Someone that's continental get in the chat. Huyghe? I think they've been brewing since 1654. 8%, 330 bottle. Here we go. Ingredients: water, barley malt, wheat, cherry concentrate, elderflower, hops, yeast, and flavouring. Elderflower. I don't pick up elderflower. I'm not very good at elderflower. This is probably the 4th or 5th beer now that I've not picked up elderflower on. I'm just not getting it. I'm getting sort of strawberry, raspberry, cherry, obviously. I don't know. It's very nice. Belgian beers are normally quite complex anyway. And this is obviously... Oh, hold on. Hops, yeast, flavouring. What the hell is flavouring? Sweetener. I don't know. Quite a weird... Not weird. Quite a sort of... not worrying either. Quite a sort of comprehensive list of stuff there. But yeah, ultimately... makes a really, really nice beer. Great tasting beer. Obviously, they've perfected their craft over the past God knows how long. What am I going to rate it then? Would I buy it again? Probably would. Probably would. Is it absolute quality? I've just got a sweet tooth. I like cherry, so that's probably sung to me. What you're going to pay for it in the UK? It's going to be big. I think the money's going to be big. I'm going to grade that a 3.5 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5 on the Craft Beer Hub. Thanks very much for watching, guys. If you could like and subscribe, that would be great. And let me know what you thought of Delerium, or Delerium in general, but Delerium Red. It was alright. It was alright. I think, I don't know, the more I thought about it, I don't know, I kind of got over that I love sweet cherry and stuff. I think I just got over it a little bit. But yeah, boom, there you go. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you will, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.